Hello, Mia. Nice to finally speak with you.
I'm sorry, but who is this? I think you have the wrong number.
Oh no, I definitely have the right Mia. You're married to Clark, right? Tall, handsome, great smile?
Yes, I'm married to Clark, but who are you exactly? How do you know my husband?
Well, he really hasn't told you about me? I'm shocked. I'm Lily, Clark's ex-girlfriend. We were together for 10 years before you two got married. I can't believe you never mentioned me.
10 years? That doesn't add up. Clark and I have talked extensively about our past relationships. He's never once brought up a 10-year relationship.
Oh, come on. He had to have told you about me. We only broke up because of some stupid misunderstanding. But that's all water under the bridge now. The important thing is, Clark and I have reunited and we're in love again.
I'm sorry, but none of this makes any sense. Clark is my husband. We're happily married. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I didn't want to be the one to have to break this to you, but Clark and I have been seeing each other for a while now. We recently ran into each other at this dive bar downtown that we used to go to all the time. One thing led to another and, well, I'll just keep our talk family-friendly here.
A dive bar? Now I know you must be mistaken. Clark doesn't drink. He can't tolerate alcohol at all. He would never set foot in a bar.
Ha! That's what he wants you to think. Trust me, that man loves a stiff drink in a dark, smoky bar. Always has. Anyway, the point is, it's time for you to step aside. Clark is mine, and I'm not letting him go this time. I'd appreciate it if you went ahead and filed for divorce.
This is absurd. I'm not divorcing my husband because some stranger texted me with wild claims. I don't believe a word of what you're saying.
Believe what you want, but I'm telling you the truth. Clark and I are meant to be. I tried to do this the nice way, but I see you're going to be stubborn about it. That's fine. Clark will be mine again, one way or another. I suggest you think really hard about whether you want to make this ugly. It's in your best interest to just walk away now. I'll be in touch. Think about what I've said. Bye, Mia.
Uh-huh. Goodbye, Lily, right? The pleasure is all yours. Hey Clark, do you have a minute? Something really bizarre just happened and I need to talk to you ASAP.
Of course, what's going on? Are you okay? You sound worried.
I just got the strangest texts from a woman claiming to be your ex-girlfriend. Does the name Lily ring any bells?
Lily? Well, it does, but that's impossible. The only Lily I ever dated passed away years ago. What exactly is she saying?
She's claiming that you two were together for 10 years and that you recently reconnected at some dive bar downtown. She says you're having an affair.
What? That's insane! Mia, you know I don't drink. I can't even handle one beer without getting sick. I would never set foot in a bar, let alone cheat on you.
I know, that's exactly what I told her, but she insisted it was true. She even said you two were planning to get back together and that I needed to divorce you.
Divorce? Over some imaginary affair with a woman who's no longer with us? This is completely absurd. I don't know who this person is, but they're clearly not the Lily I knew.
Wait, back up. What's the story about the Lily you knew?
Well, like I said, she died in a car accident several years ago, not long after we broke up. It was tragic, but I've made my peace with it. I haven't thought about her in a long time.
Oh, wow. That must have been really hard. But then, who is this woman texting me now? Could it be some cruel prank?
I have no idea. It's not like Lily was a super common name. What are the odds of another ex named Lily coming out of the woodwork like this?
You don't think? No, it's too crazy.
What? What's too crazy?
Well, you said your ex Lily passed away, and now someone claiming to be her is contacting me about an affair. You don't think it could be her ghost?
What? Her ghost? Like a supernatural haunting?
I know it sounds completely ridiculous, but what other explanation is there? If your Lily is dead and this Lily knows details about your relationship, maybe she's reaching out from beyond the grave.
Okay, that's officially the creepiest thought I've heard all week. I mean, I don't believe in ghosts, but if they were real, a spurned ex coming back to break up a marriage is exactly the kind of thing they do, right?
Oh god, it totally is! And she did say she wanted me to step aside so she could be with you again. That does sound rather ghostly, doesn't it?
Mia, I'm officially freaked out. I mean, I know it's probably not an actual haunting, but I'll admit it's a really weird coincidence. Or just one of those robocalls.
I agree. Whether this is a prank or something more sinister, we need to get to the bottom of it. If she contacts me again, I'm going to demand more information.
Good idea. And I'll rack my brain, see if I can remember any other details about Lily that might help us figure out who this imposter is.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let you know if I hear anything else from Ghost Lily. Ugh, I can't believe I just typed that.
I know, it's like we're in a bad horror movie all of a sudden. But hey, we'll figure this out together, okay? No ghost or imposter or whoever is gonna come between us.
Damn straight. Team Us versus Ghost X. What a Wednesday this is shaping up to be.
Never a dull moment, right? But I wouldn't trade our crazy life for anything. Love ya, babe.
Love you too. Talk soon. And Clark, watch out for any mysterious cold spots or flickering lights.
I will. Though if Lily's ghost really is haunting me, I'm totally sicking your mom on her. That woman could scare the dead back to life.
Always the biting sense of humor from you. I'll let her know you mentioned that. Thanks, babe. Be safe out there.
Always. Bye, hun.
Mia, now you're really starting to piss me off. I told you to divorce Clark and you're still dragging your feet. What's the holdup?
Okay, Lily, I've tried to be patient, but enough is enough. I spoke to Clark and he has no idea who you are. He's never cheated on me and he never will. I don't know what game you're playing, but it stops now.
Game? You think this is a game to me? I assure you, it's very, very real. Clark is mine! I've been generous giving you time to process that, but if you continue to stand in the way of our love, I won't be held responsible for what happens.
Is that a threat? Because it sure sounds like one. My marriage is none of your business.
Your marriage is a sham! Clark doesn't love you, he loves me! We're soulmates destined to be together! Just because you tricked him into marrying you doesn't make it real. Deep down, he knows he belongs with me.
Tricked him? Lady, you have seriously lost the plot. Clark and I are in love. Real, honest, committed love. Whatever delusions you're operating under, I suggest you seek professional help.
The only one who's going to need help is you if you don't wise up and walk away. I've tried to do this the easy way, but you just won't listen. Clark told me he can't stand you. He says you're boring, frigid, and dumb as a box of rocks. He's only staying with you out of pity.
Wow, you'll really say anything to try and get under my skin, won't you? Too bad I know my husband, and I know none of that is true. Clark adores me. He tells me every day how lucky he feels to have me. We have a love that's strong enough to weather any storm, even pathetic attempts like yours to tear us apart.
Keep telling yourself that, honey, whatever helps you sleep at night. But I promise you, it's only a matter of time before Clark comes back where he belongs. I mean, how could he not? I'm the whole package. Beautiful, smart, adventurous, especially in the bedroom. And you're just a consolation prize he settled for.
And you're delusional. Seriously, listen to yourself. You sound unhinged. Clark is not leaving me. Not for you, not for anyone. I don't know if you're just mentally unstable or if this is some elaborate prank, but either way, I'm done engaging with you.
You can't ignore me forever. I'm a part of Clark's life, whether you like it or not. When he's in my arms tonight, I'll be sure to tell him all about this conversation, how you tried so hard to cling to him. It'd be sad if it wasn't so pathetic.
In your arms tonight? Now I know you're lying. Clark is at a conference hundreds of miles away. He won't be in anyone's arms but mine when he gets home this weekend. You know what? I'm not even mad anymore. I'm starting to feel sorry for you. It must be awful to be so deeply disconnected from reality.
Oh, you naive little girl. You have no idea what Clark is really up to when he's away on those business trips. Let's just say he's not spending his nights alone. But you'll find out the hard way, sooner rather than later, when you're crying into your pillow wondering where it all went wrong. Remember, I tried to warn you.
Hard pass on the ominous warnings. I trust my husband completely. He's the most honest and loyal man I've ever met. Your bitter little fantasies aren't going to change that. Lose my number, Lily. I highly suggest you find a therapist and a new hobby. Trying to break up marriages is just sad.
You can't block the truth. Clark will be mine again, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. You'll regret not listening to me. You'll think back on this moment and wish you just let him go when you had the chance. Your day of reckoning is coming, Mia!
Seek help, Lily. Seriously, your obsession with my husband is not healthy. I genuinely hope you get the support you clearly need. But I'm done being your emotional punching bag. I know it's real, and so does Clark. Goodbye, and good luck. You're gonna need it. Clark, you're not going to believe the unhinged rant Lily just sent me. She's completely lost it.
Oh no, what did she say now? I thought we agreed to block her and ignore any further contact.
I know, but she just kept pushing and pushing, accusing me of tricking you into marriage, calling me pathetic and frigid. It was vile.
What? That's disgusting. How dare she speak about you like that? Mia, you know none of that is true, right? You're the love of my life.
I know. I didn't believe a word of it, but it was still really upsetting to read. She even claimed you were with her right now, that you sneak off to be with her when you go on business trips.
That's insane. I'm literally at a conference right now on the other side of the country, away from both of you. And even if I wasn't, I would never cheat on you, Mia. Never!
I know that. I trust you completely. It's just so frustrating that she won't stop. It's like she's living in a totally different reality.
She sounds seriously unwell, Mia. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with this. I wish I could make her stop.
It's not your fault. We just have to stay strong and united. She can't touch what we have.
Absolutely. You and me against the world, always. I love you so much.
I love you too, more than anything.
I hate to even bring this up, but I had a really unsettling thought. You don't think... Could Lily be stalking me? Like actually following me places without my knowledge?
What do you mean? Why would you think that?
It's just some of the things she's said, like knowing I was tall before ever meeting me, and now claiming I'm with her when I'm out of town. It's like she has detailed knowledge of my whereabouts.
Oh my god, I hadn't even considered that. You're right, it's super creepy. But how could she be following you without you noticing?
I don't know, but it would explain a lot. The level of obsession, the intimate details she seems to know. It's really scary to think about.
Okay, let's not panic. When you get home, we'll sit down and go over everything she said. See if we can spot any patterns or clues.
Good idea. We should also consider involving the police if this escalates any further. I don't want to take any chances with your safety.
I agree. Better safe than sorry. What a nightmare this has become. And to think, it all started with a name, Lily, just like your college girlfriend.
I know, it's such a bizarre coincidence. I mean, it has to be a coincidence, right? It's not like... Mia. Wait a second, oh my god!
What? What is it? You're scaring me.
Mia, the girlfriend I had in college, her last name was Johnson, Lily Johnson.
Okay, and? I'm not following.
Before Lily died, she got married to a guy at a Vegas wedding. His name was David Clark Johnson. I thought it was funny that we kinda had the same name. Mia, what if the Lily who's been messaging you thinks I'm him? What if this is all just a huge misunderstanding?
Oh my god. Clark, I think you just cracked this wide open. That makes so much sense. She kept calling you Clark with an E at the end. I thought it was just a typo or autocorrect, but it's because she thinks you're a different Clark.
Exactly! She must have somehow confused me with this other guy, and now she's convinced herself they're having an affair!
Wow, I'm stunned, but also so relieved. If this is true, it means you're not actually being stalked by some obsessive ex. It's all a case of mistaken identity.
A really, really bad case of it. Can you imagine how she'll feel when she realizes she's been harassing the wrong guy's wife? I almost feel bad for her.
Don't. She may have the wrong Clark, but she's still way out of line. Affair or not, you don't do what she's been doing.
You're right, it's still massively inappropriate, but at least now we know what's really going on. That's a huge weight off my shoulders.
Mine too. But wait, David Clark Johnson. Why does that name sound so familiar to me?
Beats me, did you know him in college too?
No, that's not it. It's something else. Something more recent. God, what is it? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Well, don't stress, I'm sure it'll come to you. In the meantime, I'm just so glad we finally have some answers.
Me too. This has been such a roller coaster. I'm sorry I ever doubted you for even a second. I should have known better.
Hey, no, don't apologize. This situation would make anyone a little crazy. The important thing is we got through it together.
Always. I love you, Clark Miller, the one and only.
I love you too, Mia Miller. Forever and always.
Okay, Sap, go back to your conference. I've got a mystery to solve. Operation Remember How I Know David Clark Johnson starts now.
Hi, Captain. Keep me posted. And remember, if all else fails, just start shouting David Clark Johnson at random passersby who worked for Brick in Anchorman.
Hilarious! I mean, if you think it'll help. Talk soon, babe. Be good.
Never. Love ya.
Lily, I'm calling to explain that there's been a huge misunderstanding. The man you're having an affair with, it's not my husband, Clark. It's someone else entirely.
Not this again. I told you I'm not confused. I know exactly who I'm sleeping with, and it's your precious Clark.
No, listen to me. I know why you think that, but you're wrong. You're not seeing my Clark. You're seeing a man named David Clark Johnson. He goes by his middle name, Clark.
What? No, that's impossible. I think I'd know the name of the man I'm in love with.
Would you, though? Because from where I'm standing, it seems like there's a lot you don't know about your mystery man.
What are you talking about? You're just trying to confuse me, to trick me into doubting what I have with Clark.
I'm not trying to trick you, Lily. I'm trying to help you see the truth. The man you've been seeing, he's not who you think he is.
Stop it! Just stop it! I know Clark. I love Clark, and he loves me. We're going to be together, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Lily, please, just stop and listen carefully. This is important. The Clark you know, his full name is David Clark Johnson. My husband is Clark Miller. Two different people.
No, you're lying. You're just saying that because you're jealous, because you know Clark wants me and not you.
I'm not jealous, Lily. I'm trying to save you from making a huge mistake. You're going after the wrong man, and I think I know who the right man is.
What are you talking about? You're not making any sense.
Lily, the name David Clark Johnson, it's so familiar to me, and I just realized why. I used to work with his wife, Emma Johnson.
His wife? No, that's not right. Clark never mentioned an Emma.
Well, from what I've gathered, it seems like he's told you a lot of things that aren't true, like his real name.
I don't understand. Why would he lie to me? Why wouldn't he tell me he was married?
I don't know, Lily. Maybe he didn't want his wife to find out he was cheating. Maybe he just wanted to keep you on the side without any commitments.
No, that's not true. Clark loves me. He wants to be with me.
I'm sure he does, Lily, but he can't be with you. Not really. He's already married to Emma.
Emma? Who the hell is Emma?
I just told you. She's David Clark Johnson's wife. I used to work with her at my old job. We were friends.
Friends? So what? You're all just conspiring against me, trying to keep me away from Clark?
No one is conspiring against you, Lily. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to stop you from making a mistake that could ruin lives.
The only life being ruined here is mine. You're taking Clark away from me.
I'm not taking anyone away from you, Lily. He was never yours to begin with. He belongs with his wife, with Emma.
Stop saying her name! I don't want to hear any more about Emma. I don't care about Emma. I feel so stupid, so used. How could I not see what was really going on?
He's clearly very good at deception, but that's on him, not you. You trusted him, and he abused that trust.
What do I do now? How do I move on from this?
I have Emma's contact information. I think you should reach out to her. Tell her what's been going on. I think she'll understand. She's been through this too, remember? You both deserve the truth. And because maybe, just maybe, you can help each other through this.
I don't know. It's so overwhelming, the thought of facing her, telling her.
I know, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll be here for you every step of the way. But I need you to stop haunting me and Clark. I know you didn't mean to, but all this confusion, all this drama, it's been really stressful for both of us.
You really thought I was a ghost, didn't you?
The thought crossed our minds for a moment there. It almost sounded plausible before we cleared things up.
I'm so sorry, Mia. I never meant to cause you and Clark any pain. I'll stop. I promise. It's the least I can do after everything you've done for me.
Thank you, Lily. I just sent you Emma's contact info. I hope it helps, Lily. I really do.
I'll reach out to her. I will. But Mia?
Yeah?
Thank you for being the friend I didn't know I needed, the friend I don't deserve. No more haunting, I promise.
Glad to hear it. Goodbye, Lily.
Hello, Emma. I need to talk to you. I have to tell you the truth about your Clark. Or should I say, David.
David, as in my ex-husband, David Clark Johnson.
He's your ex-husband? What do you mean? Aren't you two still married?
No, we divorced years ago, after I found out about his multiple affairs. Let me guess, I take it you're one of his mistresses? Let me guess, he also said you were the only one? That he'd never felt this way before?
How did you know?
Oh dear, that's the story of his life. There's almost a dozen other women. David's a serial cheater, Lily. You're not special to him. That's what he does. He lies, he cheats, and we're left to pick up the pieces.
Emma, I feel so stupid, so used. I thought what we had was real.
I know that feeling all too well. I'm sorry you're going through this, Lily. I truly am.
I just don't understand. Why would he do this? Why lie to me?
Because he's selfish. He wants the thrill of the chase, the excitement of a new conquest, but he also wants the stability of a wife at home.
A wife at home? But you said you divorced him.
I did, but he's remarried now, to a very wealthy heiress. He traded up, so to speak.
An heiress? He married money?
Yes, she's very powerful, and very protective of her reputation if she finds out about David's affair with you.
What? What will she do?
She could ruin you, Lily. Financially, socially. She has the resources and the influence to make your life very difficult.
Oh no, will I get sued for compensation or something?
I don't think she'll go easy on you. When Clark and I divorced, even though we settled quickly, she sent me $100,000 as an apology.
All that money just to apologize?
Anyone who can casually send $100,000 must be seriously wealthy.
Oh my god, I can't handle that. I'm barely holding on as it is. I feel so broken, so lost. I just want this to be over. I want to forget I ever met David Clark Johnson.
But you're not broken, Lily. You're hurting, yes, but you're not broken, and you will find your way again.
I hope you're right. I really do.
I am. I promise you that. But Lily, there's something I need to do, something that might help both of us.
What is it?
I'm going to tell David's new wife about the affair, about all of his affairs.
What? No, you can't! She'll destroy me, Emma! She has the money, the power!
But she deserves to know the truth. She deserves to know who she's really married to.
But what about us? What about the repercussions? I can't afford a legal battle, Emma. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
I understand your fear, Lily, but we can't let that stop us from doing what's right. David needs to face the consequences of his actions.
But at what cost? At the cost of our livelihoods? Our reputations?
It's a risk, yes, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. For myself, for you, for every woman he's ever deceived.
I'm terrified, Emma. I really am. But you're right. He needs to be held accountable. We can't let him keep doing this to women.
No, we can't. And we won't. But Lily, I need you to be prepared. This could get ugly. He won't go down without a fight.
Okay, just keep me posted, okay?
Of course. We're in this together, remember?
Together. Thank you, Emma, for being so brave, so strong.
We're both brave, Lily. We're both strong, and we're going to get through this. I promise you that.
Thank you for being the friend I never knew I needed.
That's what sisters are for, and that's what we are now, Lily. Sisters in survival.
Sisters, I like that.
Me too. I'll be in touch soon, okay?
good luck. With the call. With everything.
Thank you, Lily. Something tells me we're both going to need it. I immediately contacted Clark's current wife and told her everything. She then called both Clark and Lily to her house, where they both tearfully confessed everything. Of course, she didn't forgive them. Lily was ordered to pay $100,000 in compensation. I don't know if she could afford it, but apparently she's been working at a dive bar ever since. As for Clark, the source of all this trouble, he's already low status in the household, dropped even further, and he's basically become a live-in housekeeper. He still doesn't want to divorce his wealthy wife, so he spends his days giving her shoulder rubs and desperately trying to stay in her good graces.
Maya, I can't thank you enough for being at our wedding. It meant the world to have you there celebrating with us.
Of course, I wouldn't have missed it. You two make a beautiful couple. Wishing you all the happiness in the world.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. So, I was just looking over the gifts. I noticed yours was $5,000. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. I hope it helps you two get started on this exciting new chapter.
Well, to be honest, I was a bit surprised by the amount. I mean, you're the CEO of a successful company. I did some research and saw your business pulls in over $50 million a year.
I'm not sure how my company's revenue is relevant here, Alexis. That gift was a personal gesture.
But let's be real here. $5,000 is a drop in the bucket for you. It's what regular working folks like my cousin Becky gave us. She works at a donut shop. As my new sister-in-law, I guess I just expected more, especially considering your financial position.
Alexis, a gift is not an obligation. It's an expression of good wishes, regardless of the giver's means.
Easy to say when you have millions at your disposal. Do you realize how little $5,000 gets you these days? I put a lot of effort into researching your net worth. The least you could do is be a little more generous.
I'm sorry, but I don't base personal gifts on some misguided calculation of what I owe. That's not how this works.
Why else would a millionaire be so cheap with her only brother's wedding? Admit it, you resent me.
I'm not engaging with these weird accusations. I gave you a thoughtful gift and wished you well. If that's not enough, I don't know what to tell you.
How about you tell me the truth, Maya? You can't stand that Tyler chose me. You think you're better than me, don't you? Just because you have a fancy title and a fat bank account. Well, guess what? I'm family now, and you'd better get used to it. You will respect me. Got it?
This has nothing to do with being better than anyone. It's about basic respect and boundaries. Alexis, I have never disrespected you, but I also won't tolerate these baseless threats from you. I'm ending this conversation now.
Oh, sure. Run home to mommy. Truth hurts, doesn't it? Don't think for a second this is over.
Hey, sis, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you about something.
Of course, always have time for you. What's going on?
It's about Alexis. I saw her messages to you. I'm absolutely mortified. I can't believe she would speak to you that way.
Ah, yes, that was unexpected, to say the least. But don't worry about it, Tyler. I'm fine.
No, it's not fine at all. She had no right to attack you like that or make those ridiculous accusations. I had no idea she was so fixated on how much money you'd give us. It's embarrassing and totally out of line.
I appreciate you saying that, but really, let's just forget about it and focus on you enjoying your honeymoon.
That's the thing. I can't just forget about it. Her behavior, her entitlement, the things she said to you. It's not okay. The fact that she stalked your company's financial information and then tried to use it to manipulate you, that's unhinged.
I agree it was over the top. She's probably just stressed with all the wedding planning. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she didn't mean to come across so harshly.
Maya, please don't make excuses for her. You're my sister. Seeing someone attack you like that, family or not, makes my blood boil. Honestly, I'm questioning if I even know who I married. This is a side of her I've never seen before.
Hey, slow down. Let's not jump to any rash conclusions here. You two just committed to spending your lives together.
Maya, this isn't about you. Well, it is, but also the bigger picture. It's about the kind of person I want to spend my life with, the kind of values I want in a partner.
I understand that, I do, but you're angry right now, and rightfully so. Just give yourself some time to cool off before doing anything drastic.
This isn't anger talking, Maya, it's clarity. For the first time, I'm seeing who Alexis really is beneath the surface, and I don't like what I'm seeing. I can't just smile and nod while she treats you like this. You're family. You mean the world to me. The way she spoke to you, it's making me reconsider. How can I build a life with someone who would be so cruel to my own sister?
Okay, I hear you. This is a lot to process, but please don't make any huge life decisions right now. You're angry, and rightfully so, but give yourself some time to cool off before doing anything you can't take back.
I'm trying, Maya, but I don't know if I can get past this. The entitlement, the greed, the manipulation? I didn't sign up for this. I thought I was marrying a kind, loving partner. But now, I don't even recognize this person. I feel so betrayed.
I'm so sorry you're going through this, especially right after your wedding, but I'm here for you, all the way. Why don't we talk about this later and you go on your honeymoon as planned? Take that time to really talk with Alexis.
I'm not sure I even want to go on a honeymoon with her at this point. How can I celebrate our marriage when I feel so sick about who I married? But you're probably right. I need to clear my head and think things through. I'll go, but I'm making no promises.
That's all I ask. Give yourself a chance to process, and don't do anything impulsive. If you need me, I'm just a phone call away, anytime. I love you, little bro. We'll get through this together, whatever you decide. Now, go try to enjoy your special trip.
I'll do my best. Thanks for being so understanding, Maya. You're the best sister a guy could ask for. I love you too.
I can't believe you went behind my back and cried to Tyler about our private conversation. What gives you the right?
Alexis, I didn't say anything to Tyler. He saw the messages on his own. But honestly, I'm glad he did. We need to talk about this.
Oh, spare me the lecture already. I'm not interested in whatever high horse you rode in on. The only thing we need to talk about is how you're going to make this right. I'm still waiting on that real wedding gift.
I've already told you I'm not giving you more money. My gift was given out of love, not obligation. I won't be bullied into anything else.
Bullied? Ha! That's big coming from a woman who runs a multi-million-dollar company. What would you know about being bullied? You have more money than most people could dream of. Sharing a bit of that with your new sister-in-law shouldn't be a big deal.
My company's success has nothing to do with this. I don't use my business to fund personal vendettas or manipulate family.
There you go again, dodging the real issue. This isn't about your company. It's about you being a selfish, jealous witch. I see right through you, Maya. You can't stand that I'm the #1 woman in Tyler's life now. Admit it.
Oh my god, enough, Alexis! I've tried to be patient, but I will not tolerate these baseless personal attacks anymore. You're lashing out because you feel entitled to my money, but I don't owe you anything besides the love and respect of a sister-in-law, which I've always given.
Respect? You don't know the first thing about respect. If you did, you'd honor your brother's wedding with a proper gift. Or do I need to remind you that I'm the elder here? As your sister-in-law and Tyler's wife, I'm in charge. You will do as I say.
You're officially delusional. You think marrying Tyler gives you power over me? That's not how family works. You need to end this conversation with me and have a discussion with Tyler.
I won't let you disrespect me like this. As the woman of this family now, you will fall in line and give me what I deserve.
Alexis, stop for 1 second and listen to me already. There's something you should know.
What? That as the older sister-in-law, you have to obey me? Because you do.
It's Tyler. He just filed for divorce papers at City Hall.
He did what? No, you're lying. This is just another trick to distract me from the money issue.
I'm not lying. He saw how you were speaking to me and went straight to the courthouse to start divorce proceedings. I was with him at the clerk's office when he submitted the paperwork. I'm sorry, Alexis, but your marriage is over.
No, this can't be happening. It's only been 3 days. This has to be a mistake. Tyler loves me. He would never leave me like this. Tell me this is a joke. It has to be some stupid prank.
Tyler was very clear about his intentions. Your behavior towards me was the final straw for him. He said he couldn't spend his life with someone who would be so manipulative and cruel to his family.
This is all your fault! You poisoned him against me! You twisted everything to make me look bad! You're enjoying this, aren't you? Watching me suffer? Watching my life fall apart? I won't let you get away with this! Tyler is mine, and no jealous sister is going to change that! I'll fight this divorce and make him stay!
Alexis, please, take a breath. Attacking me further won't change the reality of the situation. I had nothing to do with Tyler's decision. He chose this on his own after seeing how you acted. I'm truly sorry for your pain.
You expect me to believe that? You've wanted me out of the picture from the start. Admit it, you orchestrated this whole thing. I see right through your little Miss Innocent act, Maya. You've been scheming to get rid of me since day one. Well, it won't work. I'll expose your lies in court, and the whole world will see you're the manipulative, jealous one, not me.
Enough, Alexis! I have never tried to sabotage your relationship. I've only ever wanted Tyler to be happy. It's not my fault that your own actions have driven him away. Take some responsibility for once. I'm going to step away now. You're clearly in a lot of pain and lashing out. I hope in time you can see the truth. I never wanted to hurt you, but I also won't be your verbal punching bag. When you're ready to talk calmly, I'm here. Until then, please respect my space.
Maya, I can't thank you enough for being there for me during all of this. I don't know what I would have done without your support.
You never have to thank me, Tyler. I'm your big sis. I'll always have your back no matter what. How are you holding up?
Honestly, better than I thought I would. Don't get me wrong, it hurts like hell, but at the same time, I feel relieved. It's like this weight has been lifted off my chest. I hadn't realized how much Alexis's true colors were weighing on me.
I can only imagine. Divorcing 72 hours into a marriage is a special kind of whirlwind. I'm in awe of how you're handling it.
You know, I was really questioning myself at first, wondering if I was overreacting or being too harsh. But the more I sat with it, the more I knew I made the right call. I couldn't spend my life with someone who treats my family that way.
I'm so proud of you for standing your ground. I know it couldn't have been easy, but you deserved so much better than what Alexis was showing you.
Maya, there's something else you should know. I didn't say anything before because it all happened so fast, but apparently Alexis took out loans from some shady people to pay for the wedding. She was counting on your gift money to pay them back. You were right. That's why she was so stressed out.
Oh my god, are you serious? Tyler, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Is she safe? Those kinds of people can be dangerous.
I honestly don't know. She's been blowing up my phone non-stop, alternating between begging me to come back and threatening to ruin my life. Part of me wants to help her, you know, but I'm just so disgusted by the lies and manipulation. She made her bed.
Wow, that's heavy. I can't believe she would put you in this position. You must be feeling so betrayed.
Betrayed is an understatement. She lied to me, she used me, she attacked you. All for what? For money? For a wedding? I feel like I never really knew her at all. The Alexis I thought I loved would never have done something like this.
I'm so sorry, Tyler. You didn't deserve any of this. No one does.
Honestly, your unwavering support through this whole nightmare has been my rock. I shudder to think where I'd be if you hadn't been by my side. Probably still married to a manipulative gold digger.
Listen, I'll always be here for you, no matter what. You're not just my little brother, you're my best friend. We've been through thick and thin together. Remember elementary school? I beat up the school bully picking on you. You helped with my science class. This is just one more hurdle we'll clear as a team.
Have I told you lately that you're the best sister ever? Because you are. Hands down. I love you, Maya.
Thanks, Tyler. Same to you. We're going to get you through this, one day at a time. You've got me and a whole army of people who love you. Just focus on taking care of yourself right now. The rest will fall into place. And if Alexis keeps harassing you, we'll deal with that too.
Thanks, sis. I think I'm gonna take a few days to myself, unplug, reflect, try to make sense of it all.
I'm proud of you, Tyler. Standing up for yourself and refusing to be manipulated takes a lot of strength. Just remember, you're not alone in this. You have a whole family who supports you unconditionally. Just promise you'll reach out if you need anything, even just to talk. I'm always just a text away.
Right back at you, sis. Chat soon.
Maya, I know you're there. Please, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from right now, but I really need your help.
Alexis, I'm not sure what you expect from me at this point. You've made your feelings about me very clear.
I know, and I'm so sorry for everything I said. I was way out of line. I let my emotions get the best of me. The truth is, I'm drowning, Maya. Financially, I'm in deep with some very bad people, and I don't know what to do.
What do you mean you're in deep? What's going on?
I was so stupid. I took out these high-interest loans to pay for the wedding. It was way more than I could afford, but I assumed your gift would be enough to cover it. When it wasn't, I panicked. Those lenders are ruthless, Maya.
Alexis, are you telling me you borrowed money from loan sharks for a wedding? What were you thinking?
I wasn't, clearly! I got so caught up in having this big fancy wedding that I lost sight of reality. I convinced myself that you'd give a huge gift and I could pay off the loans right away. It was so stupid and short-sighted.
I'm struggling to wrap my head around this. You harassed and verbally abused me because you were counting on my money to fix your mistakes?
I'm so ashamed, Maya. I know I treated you horribly and I'll regret that forever. I let my desperation turn me into a monster. But now I'm in real trouble. The interest is piling up and these guys are making serious threats. I'm terrified.
This is a lot to process, Alexis. I'm still really hurt by how you treated me. That doesn't just go away. But I'm also concerned for your safety. No one deserves to be threatened, no matter what mistakes they've made.
I know I have no right to ask for your help, not after everything, but I'm begging you, Maya. I'm drowning and I don't know what else to do. I promise, if you can help me get out of this hole, I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you and Tyler both.
How much are we talking about here, Alexis? How deep are you in?
It's real bad, Maya. Between the wedding and the interest, I'm $75,000 in the hole, and it's growing every day. I've been working non-stop just to make the minimum payments, but at this rate, I'll never get out. I'm trapped.
$75,000? Alexis, that's astronomical. I don't even know what to say.
Help me, Maya! You're my only hope! I know you have the means to make this go away. I'll do anything, sign any contract. I'll pay you back with interest. I'll volunteer for your company. I'll clean your house. I'll walk your dog. Anything.
I'm sorry, Alexis, but I can't be your financial safety net. Bailing you out won't solve the underlying problem. You got yourself into this mess by counting on money that was never promised to you. I can't reinforce that thinking.
So that's it? You're just going to let them come after me? Let me drown in debt? I'm your family, Maya!
Being family doesn't entitle you to my bank account, Alexis. Surely you see how toxic that mentality is. If I bail you out now, what's to stop you from making the same mistakes again and again, knowing I'll always save you?
I won't, I swear! I've learned my lesson, Maya. This has been the worst wake-up call of my life. Please, I'm begging you. I'm scared for my life here. I don't know what these people will do if I can't pay. You're my only lifeline.
I empathize with your fear, Alexis. I really do. No one should have to live under that kind of threat. But the hard truth is, these are the consequences of your own choices. Choices you made while attacking and manipulating me.
So you're really going to leave me hanging after everything, even if it puts my life at risk?
I'm not abandoning you, Alexis, but I'm also not going to personally finance your poor decisions. What I will do is connect you with some financial advisors and debt management professionals who may be able to help.
Financial advisors? Debt management? Maya, they want their money now! I don't have time for red tape and paperwork! You still don't get it, do you? These people aren't just going to sit around and wait for me to sort out my finances! Every day I can't pay, the danger grows! Can't you see I'm desperate here? I need a lifeline, not a lecture! Please, I'm on my knees here. I will do anything. I'll be your servant for life. Just help me!
Alexis, I've given you my answer. I won't set myself on fire to keep you warm. I can't, and I won't. But what I can offer is support in other ways. Emotional support, professional resources, a listening ear if you need it.
You're unbelievable, you know that? I bare my soul to you. I grovel, and you throw professional resources at me? I could have Googled that myself! What happens if family takes care of each other? Or does that only apply when it's convenient for you?
Family does not equal endless financial obligation, Alexis. I'm drawing a boundary for my own well-being. I've been more than generous with you, even in the face of cruelty. I won't light myself on fire to keep you warm.
So that's it then. You're leaving me to the wolves. After all your talk about being there for me, it was just empty words. Fine, I'll figure it out myself, just like I always have. I don't need you or your condescension. Lose my number!
Alexis, it doesn't have to be like this. I'm still here for you in ways that are healthy for both of us. When you're ready to have a real conversation, without manipulation or entitlement, I'm ready to listen. Until then, I wish you all the best. Alexis's debt ballooned to over $200,000 due to loan shark interest. She immediately turned to her parents for help, but they had already learned that the wedding was planned around expecting wedding gifts, and instead of helping, they were furious at this shameless behavior. Friends and acquaintances also distanced themselves from her. Alexis then started working at a seedy nightclub to pay off her debts. According to the latest rumors, isolated from family and friends, she's become addicted to ladies' clubs and spending significant amounts of money on male hosts.
Hey there, Haley. It's been a while, hasn't it? I thought that maybe this might be the perfect time to talk to you and discuss a few things together.
Oh, hey Megan. Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was 2 years ago. It seems so long ago now, I can't believe it myself.
Well, you should know that I've seen you plenty of times since then. I guess it has been a while since the last time we met up.
Oh, really? Well, you should have said something to me. I would have loved to catch up. It's not too difficult to make time for a sister like you. Does that mean that you live here now? I thought you still lived back home. Or have you been looking for other places to live?
No, I finally moved away when I learned there wasn't anyone worth marrying there. It was tough to live in the middle of nowhere. But I have noticed you walking around town clinging to someone's arm. Why didn't you tell me that you got married? I would have liked to know.
Sorry, what do you mean? I'm not following you. What are you referring to exactly? Why are you bringing this up for out of the blue?
Oh, come on. There's no point in playing stupid with me. I know that you're married and I find it unacceptable, especially because you didn't let me know. How could you not say anything to me?
Hold on a second. Let's set aside marriage entirely. Why would it even matter to you whether or not I was? What does it have to do with you? I don't really follow you.
Oh, come on. Can you really not guess at all why I might care? You remember how much better looking I was than you in school, right? I was prom queen and all of the boys wanted to have me back then, not someone like you. You didn't stand out like I did at all. I don't understand this.
Right. I guess now that you mention it, I do remember that you were quite popular back then. It was something that I found difficult to deal with as your sister, Megan.
No duh, I was popular, and I should have been the first one out of us to get married, but all the good boys back home didn't want anything to do with me after high school. Not only that, but it was clear that everyone there was way beneath me anyways. I was the most popular girl in school and no one was going to topple me from my throne.
Well, I guess it's good to know that you're still as confident as ever, Megan. I can't believe you're acting like this right now. I thought you might have grown up a little bit. You certainly did have a high opinion of yourself back in high school too, as I seem to recall. I guess some things just don't change.
Well, anyways, I think that I owe you an apology of sorts. It's going to be crazy telling you this since I know what I deserve in life and you don't.
Sorry, you want to apologize to me? I'm not sure what you would even say sorry for. I'm really confused. Care to elaborate for me, please? Are you going to explain yourself or what?
Oh, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for stealing your husband. In fact, I know that he picked you up from the maternity clinic, right? I guess that means that you two are having a baby soon, but I'm still not going to let you get away with getting married before. And so that's why I stole your husband from you. So don't worry, I did reach out, just not to you. I knew that I was going to pull this off since you're so passive towards people and don't like to cause conflicts.
I'm sorry, I really just have no idea what you're talking about. I don't understand how you could steal something from me.
Well, I'll tell you. I was talking to your husband and told him that he should leave his wife and marry me instead, and that's why I want to apologize to you.
Megan, I'm sorry, but I still just am not following you at all. What husband are you talking about? You need to stop going around in circles and clearly state what you mean.
Why are you still playing dumb? I know all about your handsome husband that you were trying to hide from me. I was going to find out eventually. You clearly weren't going to introduce him to me, so I had to take matters into my own hands, and that's what I did. It's not like it was hard to do or anything. But But don't you worry, things went just fine for me, and now he's all mine. We'll even be sure to pay you off for our affair. That won't be a big deal for me since I'm a successful person. So how about you just sign the divorce papers and hand him over already? It's not that hard to do, is it? You're not too attached to him, are you?
Look, Megan, I only have a boyfriend, okay? I'm not married. I don't get what you mean by me having a husband. I think you've definitely got this all wrong.
What are you talking about? Of course you have a husband. Stop trying to lie to me. You know that I've been able to steal your men from you ever since we were in school together. Just accept that fact that I've done it again. And also accept that you'll have to raise that baby of yours all by yourself. That's going to be your reality from now on.
Okay, well, I think I understand what it is that you're trying to tell me with all of this. This is very interesting, but I'm not sure that I actually understand what any of it means, since you think that I have a husband when actually I don't. But if I have this straight, you're telling me that you've started an affair with a man who you know is married, and that you want to marry this man, and that's why you've told him to divorce his wife for you? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Megan? And you messaged me to tell me all of this because you think this man is my husband? Is that correct? This is absolutely insane to me. I actually can't believe what I'm reading.
That's what I've been telling you this whole time. Man, your IQ hasn't changed since high school. I truly forgot how slow you are at comprehending things.
Right, I see. Well, I don't know how else to tell you this, but I'm not pregnant. I don't know where you got that idea from. You know that this is a huge mistake you're making, right?
Wait, what? What do you mean that you're not pregnant? How is that possible when I've clearly seen you with a big round belly?
Not only am I not pregnant, but I'm not even married. Again, I have a boyfriend, but I don't have a husband. I don't know where you've gotten your ideas from, but you're wrong.
Oh, come on! When are you finally going to stop with all of these lies? You just can't accept the fact that I've beaten you and that your husband chose me over you!
No, I really am telling you the truth right now. I did go to a maternity clinic with a guy, if you really must know. Not that it's any of your business. But tell me, was the guy you saw me with about 6 feet tall with a mole under his right eye?
Yes, that's exactly the guy that I saw you with, and he's your husband. He is your husband, isn't he? It wouldn't make sense to go to a clinic with someone who doesn't mean that much to you.
Now, that man is actually just the director of the maternity clinic, which is where I just so happen to work. This really is just a huge mistake you're making, Megan.
Hold on a second. That guy is just the clinic director? Are you actually being serious with me right now? I really don't believe you when you say that.
That's right, and that guy is actually married, but he's not married to me. He's married to another woman. I don't see how you got the wrong idea about this. So, I really don't know how else to say this, but I think there's been a big misunderstanding here. You really need to own up and say that you were wrong about everything you just said.
No, this can't be happening. How can that guy not be your husband? You both look so cozy with each other. This doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
Well, he's not my husband because we're not married. Because, again, I'm not married, like I've told you at least a dozen times in this conversation.
Well then, that means that I've won! I've been right this whole time. I was always going to get married before you. I knew that I could do it. I'm not a failure after all. Not only that, but I'm going to get married to a doctor who owns his own practice. This is way better than I could have hoped for. It was my dream to marry someone successful and rich. I get to be married before you and to a doctor of all people. It might have been the way I originally planned it, but it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, I guess you really are going to get married before me, aren't you? Not that I really care, but I guess you're still as immature as ever if you think that you can just act like this towards a friend.
That's right, but at least you can find solace in the fact that you didn't get abandoned by your man. At least I didn't steal the man that you're actually with. Then you would have been even more angry with me.
I mean, I think that you might have more things to worry about than just me and anything that you say to me. Things could get very messy for you if you don't watch out.
I And why is that? Because I had to have an affair before this man would have married me? Who cares about having to pay for anything when I'm going to be with a doctor? I was already planning on paying you off for the affair with who I thought was your husband, so this is nothing to me. And now I'm going to be the happiest woman in the world and never have to work another day in my life. It's going to be the best life I've ever had.
Uh-huh. Well, good luck with all of that, I guess. I was actually going to quit my job at the clinic at the end of the month anyways. I was going to try and find work at another place, so I don't think that you'll be seeing much more of me. Which, for me, maybe that's a good thing, so I don't get even more tangled up in this mess.
Oh no, are you being serious? That really is too bad. Such a shame that I'm not going to see you around the city as much anymore. I might have let you try and squeeze my husband for some more pay or something if you had been just a little nicer to me.
Actually, I think that this is just all the more reason to leave my job. I don't want to get involved in this any more than I almost already am. So again, good luck with the marriage, I guess, but you better watch your back. Things might come back to bite you if you're not careful.
Hey there, Haley. I was just wondering how your new job is going. Have you basically settled in?
There has been a lot of paperwork since I started here, but I have to say that I prefer it to the old place, not to mention the raise that I got for working here.
Well, there you go. It sounds like things are going well for you. Actually, I kinda wanted to talk to you about something.
Is it something that we should talk about over the phone?
No, it's not that, but I do have to send you a few photos that I'd like you to look at.
Well, that's fine with me, but is everything okay?
Well, you know how we've been going about for about 6 months now? I thought that we should talk. I've hidden this from you for a while, but I think you should know that my parents are really rich.
Oh, really? Well, I appreciate you being honest with me.
I mean, like tens of millions in assets rich. That, and I actually work at the company that my dad manages. Not only that, but I'm gonna take over the company after he steps down.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I was not expecting this. Although, you know what? It does explain some of the fancy brands you own and the nice watches you're always wearing.
Well, my dad told me to always dress up, or at the very least put on a nice watch, but that's not the only thing. You see, the reason I didn't tell you any of this is because my parents are scared that a woman would take advantage of me for my family's money. And so that's why I lied about who I really was to you for all this time.
I can see that now, but it's not like we bonded over material things. We just had a lot in common.
I know, and that's exactly why I know that I can trust you. You never even once asked for me to pick up a bill. You're a hard-working nurse who makes her own way through the world, and I respect that a lot.
Well, Jack, that really does mean a lot from you now that I know the truth.
But anyways, I know that we also both had in our profiles that we were looking for something long-term, right?
Yes, but what makes you say that?
Well, that's one of the condos that my dad owns. It costs about $2 million, but he told me that he's willing to let us move into there.
Wow, this is a lot to take in.
There's still more. The thing is that my dad is quite sick, and the doctors have only given a year, 2 at most, to live. And so basically what that means is that as his only son, I'm actually on the verge of taking over the company and all of his assets. I know this was going to happen one day, but it's never ever felt this real before. And the truth is that I need someone that I can trust with all of this. And that's why I'm saying all of this to you now.
Well, I really appreciate you talking to me about all of this. I mean, I'm shocked, but glad it's all out in the open.
Then I have one more thing to tell you. And I wouldn't be mentioning this if I really didn't think you might be the one. But the other day, my dad gave me my inheritance earlier. He thought it would make things easier on the taxes when it came to, well, him passing.
Right, I've heard that you get quite a bit taken out for inheritance tax.
Yeah, but if he did it this way, he wouldn't have had to pay a cent. All I have to do is pay a cool $1 million now, and I'll get all the inheritance tax-free.
I guess so. I don't really know as many details about that.
Well, the amount of money I got was in the millions, although because of the legal process, I probably won't be actually getting the money for another 6 months or so.
Wow. Well, look, Jack, I'm glad that you told me about this, but those are numbers that I never even dreamed of having in cash.
I know, but here's what I want to ask you. Do you think that I could borrow some money from you until I get my inheritance?
Oh, wait, what? You want to borrow money from me?
Well, the thing is that until all of these processes can take place, I still am just me. Besides, I'm going to need some money for the legal forms for all of this, and, well, I know that you make quite a bit as a nurse, right? Please, I promise that I'll pay you back in 6 months. This is for our future.
But I don't get it. Why do you need to borrow money from me to do this?
Because I don't want to be relying on my parents' money up till then, please. You have to understand.
But that's just it. I don't understand something like this. I don't really understand. Can I just ask you a couple of questions first?
What more do you need to know? I've already told you everything.
Well, you're telling me that your dad is sick and only has, at most, a couple of years to live, right?
That's right, and it's something that no amount of money or doctors can cure.
Okay, well, do you know the name of what it is that your dad has?
What do you mean? Why would that matter?
Well, it's just, I am a nurse, and I do know a thing or two about diseases. So I was just curious about what it is that your dad has.
Oh, right, well, I actually don't know the name or anything like that, but I can ask my dad.
Of course, I only want to help. I guess you can call it my nurse's instinct.
No, I really don't think that that's going to be necessary. I just need a little money to tide me over until my dad... until he's gone.
But you said that you were going to have to pay $1 million to somehow cancel out your taxes? I'm sorry, but I just don't have that kind of money.
Oh, I see. Well, okay, maybe we should talk more about this in person. I'll see you later.
Hey there, Haley. It's been like over a day since we spoke.
And just when I thought I'd gotten rid of you.
Oh, well, I need to apologize to you.
Apologize to me for what?
I did it again. I stole another one.
Another one? What are you talking about? You stole something?
That's right. I stole your husband. I actually saw you two going out on a date with each other about a year ago, and I remembered what you told me, that you had a boyfriend but weren't married. So anyways, I struck up a conversation with him after you'd gone home for the night.
Oh, you mean you did that again?
And, well, we just hit it off.
I feel like I'm having some serious deja vu here.
I also heard that he's going to be the heir to millions any day now from his father. That's why I stole him from you. I know I messed up last time, but this time it is your husband. But now all his money is going to be mine.
I'm still not married yet, Megan.
What? But he told me you two were married.
I actually did have a boyfriend about a year ago, but I broke up with him. And no, I'm completely single.
Wait a second. You can't be serious about this. He told me that he was married to you, and that if he left you for me, that he'd have to pay when you sued him for his affair with me. And so he told me that before anything could happen and before he could get his money, he would need me to give him $500,000.
You mean that he told you all of that?
That's right. He told me everything.
And he told you about his sick dad too, I bet.
I knew it! I knew that he was your husband all along!
No, I'm afraid you're wrong about that as well. That man is my ex-boyfriend, and him and I broke up because about a year ago, he started to stink of a scam.
A scam? What do you mean? I don't understand.
He told me about how he was so close to inheriting his father's business and wealth and assets and everything. He even promised me an amazing condo. He said that it only will be a matter of time, 6 months at the most, but for some reason or another, he just needed to borrow $1 million from me. He told me that he couldn't go to his parents and didn't have the money for him, and that he would need money to avoid paying taxes on his inheritance. But when I asked him about his sick dad, he couldn't even tell me what it was that his dad was sick with. And when I asked him about the condo, he couldn't give me an address either, and he still couldn't give me a good reason for what it was that he needed so much money from me for. I started to get really suspicious, and so I decided to break things off with him.
But you mean, the money that he asked for, the $500,000 to break up with was... But he told me that he was going to be paying me back for all of that and more as soon as he got his dad's money by being free of you! Are you telling me that all of that was just a scam that he was running on me?
You didn't actually give him that much money, did you?
Of course I did! I was about to be rich! The whole reason I texted you in the first place was that I could try and rub it in your face, remember? He told me that if I gave him that money, that it would be enough to settle the lawsuit that you'd file against him.
Well, try asking Jack yourself.
Hey, Haley! He's not picking up my calls. What am I supposed to do? Where do you think he's gone?
He's probably ran far away with all of your money by now.
But that can't be! That wasn't just from my savings. I took out a huge loan to be able to give him all that money. He told me to think of it as a tiny investment for a big payout.
I mean, I guess it was a big payout for him, if you think about it. This is the second time that you've done this. Whatever happened with my old boss, anyways?
Well, his wife didn't want to divorce, and then neither did he. But she did sue us both for the affair, and then I was told to never come around again.
Wow, well, it sounds like you got the short end of the stick there.
And now you're telling me that I just had money stolen from me again? But what about all the fancy cars that he drove? The clothes, the watch, everything! He looked totally rich!
Yeah, I mean, the more you think about it, the more it was always too good to be true.
But how could he trick me like that? I thought that we really had something. I thought that I'd finally stolen your husband away from you.
You really haven't changed at all, you know that?
But what am I supposed to do? I won't be able to pay a loan that huge. You have lots of savings, right? Lend me some money.
No, this is just ridiculous. You need to stop this and look at what you've done. I haven't stolen anything from you, and I'm not responsible for your sick bullying trip.
But please, you have to help me.
I don't have to do anything. In fact, it sounds like you have much more serious things to be thinking about than coming to beg from me. After that, I blocked Megan on everything. I actually heard at the class reunion where I had seen Megan at that she borrowed money from a lot of different people. Apparently, she didn't pay many of them back, and she slowly lost all of her friends. So, I'm sure that when she had to go to the police and describe what had happened to her, that it was quite the twist of fate for her. I have no idea at all what happened to her, or if she ever got out of her jam. If she did, I only hope it was through getting back at Jack somehow, but it's really none of my business.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.